Alrighty guys, so today we got the old trusty Kubota B7 100 1979. You guys know it all, or you should if you're watching as a continuing video. But if you're a new viewer here, or if you're here just to learn how to change the fuel filter on a Kubota B7 100 from around the 1970s model to the 80s, is what I'm pretty sure this would be like for you guys. So if that's why you're here, this is the right video for you. And if it's not, and if you're just interested in learning about this stuff, this is also the right video for you. But if you're not and you're just looking for a different way, for a different kind of tractor, this video might not be for you, and you might want to switch off and go find that video, because this is what I have behind me here, and that's what we're going to learn about today. So I'm going to take you guys over to the manual real quick. Let me clear the battery off for the GoPro. Right now I'm just inside the shop because it's a cold one today, guys, and this shop isn't heated or anything in here, but actually it stays pretty warm, which is surprising, honestly. This will also apply for a B6 100. Alright, oh man, okay, here we go. Fuel filter changed. Okay, so let's see here. Maybe I can get some light. Hopefully this light works. Alright, here we go. This might, we'll see. Hopefully you guys can see this. But, cleaning the fuel filter port when period of operation reaches approximately 100 hours, clean the fuel filter. This job should not be done in the field, but in a clean place to prevent dust and stuff. Close the fuel filter pocket, so you want to close it, or basically turn the fuel line off. 2, unscrew the remove the top cap and rinse inside with kerosene. I don't have kerosene, but I do have brake parts cleaner, so that should do pretty good. Under here you can see, oh, my light's really bad. Let me go get my other one. That one must need battery changed or something, but let's get this. I got this one for Christmas too. Alrighty, so back. Ooh, that's way too bright. Nope, still too bright. That's flashing. Oh man, that is bright. Boy, my goodness. Okay, so back where it says take out, there's a diagram. Hopefully you guys can see that. We got first a little O-ring, then we got a big O-ring, and we got the fuel filter, which in this book they call the element. And we got the filter pot and then the screw ring. When my uncle wrote this down, he's the one I bought it from, wrote this down, he changed the filter 7/4/2015. So the last time this filter has been changed is 2017. And then we go to the 4th. After cleaning, reassemble the fuel filter, keeping out dust and dirt. We'll do that. To bleed the fuel filter, open fuel clock and loosen the bleeding screws with 2 or 3 turns with a wrench. Air bubbles will disappear from fuel flowing out. Retighten the bleeding screws. Also bleed the injection pump. Biggie. Okay. Caution: if dust and dirt enter the fuel pump injection nozzle, subject to quick wear. To shut off this, clean the fuel filter properly. Periodically, not properly, but you want to do that. Engine oil. Alright, so as I was saying here, that's what we're going to do. Injections there to bleed the injection pump. That is a question. Okay, that's it right there. So let's hold the light right here, maybe. This right here is what I'm going to use to bleed the injection pump and the fuel. So also, if this tractor runs out of fuel, what he told me is I have to loosen this and blow. So I'm going to do that basically. I'm just going to bleed it. I don't want fuel coming out. That goes the injector. So I'm going to bleed it. So hopefully this works. Hopefully I don't ruin my tractor. That would be a bummer. I think my injection pump might also be leaking. I got it cleaned up so we can tell, but I hope it's not, or I'll have to get it taken care of, tightened up. I'm going to tighten it up before I would have to get it taken care of or anything. Right there for my tractor, the fuel filter is right here. There's a little box. Oh, come on, light stay. Come on. Well, there's this little box here. I cleaned it up a little with brake parts cleaner and stuff, and it's pretty dirty. I have no clue what it is. It looks like it runs to the engine, maybe. I don't know. Well, from what my perspective is, it runs back along there through that somewhere to the transmission oil and like where the transmission is. And I can't find really anywhere in the manual where it tells me what this is. So if you guys know what that little box right there is, please let me know in the comments down below, or just let me know. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to read my manual just a little more to make sure I know what I'm doing. And then I'll catch you guys when we're ready for it. Alrighty, so hopefully this is a good angle for you guys. I hope it is, because we only get one shot. So basically what I'm going to do, I read some more. These are bleeding screws right here. There's there's two. I can't remember. I'd have to look at the manual to exactly know which two are, but I'm pretty sure it's this small one and this one that sticks out. The bleeding thing I was going to show you is the injector pump bleeding thing, yada, yada, yada. But what you're really going to need, what I'm going to do, and let me know ASAP if this is not right, this is wrong, this is going to ruin my tractor. I don't think it will, because I've done this on other diesel engines, like a skid steer and tractors before. I'm just going to take this off and replace the filter, because this filter is due. That's my main goal. So like I said, I shut the fuel off. You want the little, like now it's on. It was when the handle was sticking straight down. The little handle is now off and it's pointing towards the front of the tractor. You're going to want a pair of channel locks to make it easier on me. I already broke the seal. Channel locks, I know they make special wrenches for us, and you're going to want a little container to hold the fuel, because there will be some fuel that's going to come out. So, alright, I was able to do that. Okay, I already got some fuel. As you can probably tell, there's some shop rags right there to maybe just keep it from going into, like, the engine. I don't want it to get super hot. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh, don't want to get it on the camera or anything. Alright, so I'm going to drain. Gotta fix my hand through here. Okay, I'm going to drain this. I'm not seeing any shiny particles or anything, or anything crazy like that, but, man. Okay, so right now, you can't see it, but there's that small, okay, there's that little ring up there, and then I got this filter I gotta try and get out. Okay, there's the screw cap. I'm gonna put that on the tire. I want to keep this container fairly clean. Man, how they have that in there? Is that screwed in there? Wowzers, that's screwed in there. Okay. Well, upon further review, I'm gonna need the channel locks yet again. I'm going to try and unscrew it like this. Hopefully you guys can tell. I don't want to break the plastic container or anything, because I'm going to need this tractor fairly shortly. Come on. Man. Okay, well, for now, I'm going to dry this up here so I can really see what I'm doing. So it's not so slippery, because diesel is pretty slick, to be honest with you. Okay, took that O-ring off. I'm putting that O-ring. That's not clean. Okay, I put on a plastic bag. That's pretty clean. Alrighty here. Wow, there's a lot of junk on the bottom of this thing. Alright, I'm able to work out. Okay, you don't screw it in. Sheesh, man. Okay, you don't screw it in. It just was jammed in there really well. Wow. That is a lot of junk in there. Well, I don't think the camera will pick it up, but if it does, there's just some on the filter. This filter has had it. And then there's quite a bit of dirt and residue in there. I might want to buy a new container. I might look on the internet, see if I can find a new container, because this one's looking pretty bad shape, honestly. Start to crack and stuff. I do not want that to start leaking. That would be a bad deal. So, I looked on the internet for a new filter. And let's hope and pray, because I couldn't find a part number, like I said in the book or anywhere. Let's hope and pray this is the right one. Ooh, snap. This might be just a little long. Well, oh, excuse me. As you can see, this one might just be a bit longer. Got this one on Amazon. The part number for this one is, part number is 1T021-43560. I got two of them for $16. Everything on it looks similar, just a hair long. The part number on this exact fuel filter, oh, I can find out if they're the same or not. It maybe just shrank. So there's a part number actually on this fuel filter on the end. I got that new one off Amazon. Okay, I'm going to read you the number off this fuel filter. It's 1T021, that's the same so far, -43560. Okay, never mind. It's just probably shrunk with time and stuff, because it's just just a hair too long. So this is the right part, thankfully. So what I'm going to do real quick, because there's still some fuel in there. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take some of this brake parts cleaner in a towel. I'm going to squirt it in here. Okay. Now I'm gonna get a new shop towel, like a clean one. I'm gonna clean the inside of it pretty well. Like I said, hopefully you guys can see this stuff fairly well. I know it's a tight squeeze and stuff, but I'm gonna shove this little towel in here. And the lighting's probably not the best thing on the planet either, guys. Sorry for that. Okay, that's getting clean. Cleaner, I should say. It's not perfect yet. Okay, that's not in there. Okay, I'm gonna take one more shop towel. This one's dry. And I'm just gonna shove it in there. Because like I said, this has not been changed since, what did I say, 2015? That filter says it's from 2014. No, it's 2017. No, 2015. I can't remember. You guys saw it earlier in the video. So I want this pretty clean. And to my knowledge, the transmission fluid and stuff has never been changed. So that's my next big undertaking on this tractor. Is to change the axles and transmission fluid, because I'm telling you that needs to be done if it has not. I'll ask my Uncle Dan and see if he's done it, but if not, I got some stuff I gotta take care of. So, like I said, remember guys, you're gonna want to put, you want to put the filter, the hole, the part of the filter with the hole facing up towards the sky, drop it in there, maybe push it in there a little. Okay, let's hope this fits well, because that's got to go in a hole of its own right there. Next, we get the O-ring, and we'll get that screwy part back. But now, let's see. I just realized I'm going to need another container of fuel. Let's see. Okay, that'll be interesting right there. Oh boy. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some fuel real quick. I might stop the video. I might cut this part out. We'll see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some fuel and I'm going to container and put it in here, because that needs to happen. That's how I've done it before, and that's how I'm going to do it this time. Oops. Okay, here's a container. Get that out there. Get the clean container too, guys. Okay, that should be enough diesel. Okay, probably not OSHA approved, but OSHA's not here right now, so shh. Okay, I'm not gonna show this on camera because it's kind of hard to get the stuff, but I'm basically kind of like what you do with an oil filter. Pouring diesel in this container, slash the filter, just to prime it, kind of, sort of deal. Okay, well that's plenty right there, boy. Yikes! I'm a messy mechanic, guys. Yikes. I am a messy mechanic. So, now that that has fuel to the brim in it, I need to get this screwy part on underneath there. And I'm going to fit that back just, there's a little like nipple almost it goes exactly on. Fit that on there. Filter, hopefully. Okay, the filter's on there, that's for sure. And now to get the screwy part back on. This is where the problem with that filter being maybe a little too long might come into play. Because you just have to use a lot of elbow grease in this one. Did I get the filter or the screwy part on right? Okay, there's the O-ring. Okay, that's all on right. Okay. Oh, my knee's in the camera. Alright, so, as you can see right now, basically, oh, I did get some gas on that, and diesel. I'm going to screw that on, and I'm going to work this on. Alrighty, so I was able to finally get the filter in, and I'm going to go ahead and bleed it. I'm going to show you how to do that. I had to kind of scrunch the filter, you would say. Not horribly, but I think it's just because this old bottle's warped. For the plastic container's warped. I might buy a new one. The fuel's back on, but I think it's warped just from engine heat and stuff and over the years and stuff. So right now, okay, that's a pretty good angle right there. So it just said with 2 or 3 turns. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's some fuel coming out. And that's what I want. I want some 1, 2. Oh, wait, that one. I'll give it a third turn. Just, I did small little turns until stuff started coming out. Alright. Okay, and I don't know if you could hear that, but I could hear, like, bubbles going through, you know what I'm saying? Like, bubbles and stuff. So that's a pretty good constant flow of fuel, so I can't hear any more bubbles, so now I'm going to tighten these back up. And if you're wondering, it is a 10, wait, where's the 10? It's a 10 millimeter, and actually, I happen to have my 10 millimeter. I did have it lost it, which is pretty exciting. That's a joke, by the way. Now I'm going to bleed out the injection pumps. Might as well do it. I just want to play it safe. I'm guessing that other thing is going to be a 10 millimeter now to find my 10 millimeter wrench. There's 12. I've been doing some stuff, guys. It's a kind of a mess in here. I try to keep it. Oh, here it is, right here where it should be. 10 millimeter. Yep, that's it. So, oh, that was not good. Alrighty, so let's set that wrench down there. Get you some light. The hard part is on this tractor, it's so small and compact. Well, I mean, it's a subcompact tractor. I mean, it might be in a class of its own, actually. It's almost like a lawn tractor kind of deal. But it's a very small tractor. So, got my wrench. And, of course, let's test it. It is not a 10 millimeter. So maybe it's a 12. And I said I had my 12, so hopefully I can find it. Oh, there it is right there. It is, okay, it's not a 12 millimeter for the injection pump bleeding. Or to bleed it. Oh, come on. I hate when this GoPro screen goes black on me, because then I can't see where I'm aiming it and stuff. Man, let's see. So it's right here. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, man. I seriously just dropped my wrench. Okay, thankfully, Kubota, you did a good job on making it pretty easy to get these wrenches out when you drop them, because apparently people do that. No, I'm kidding. Oh, man. Is a 12 not even going to fit it? Oh, maybe. Oh, here we go. All right, let's listen, guys. Whoa, that was tight. Oh. Okay, go with the wrench side. Okay, that should be loose enough. Now I'm gonna blow really hard. This might not be the cleanest or safest way to do stuff like this. Okay, got my hat on. Good. Alright, so I'm gonna blow really, really hard. This might not be the most sanitary way, but it's the way. Alright, so I'm gonna try and catch this on camera. If I pass out, guys, just let me lay there and I'll edit that part out, or we'll maybe do something funny. We'll see. But hopefully I won't pass out. Let's hope that I don't pass out. Wow. That was a weird feeling, let me tell you, blowing that hard and it barely going anywhere. And I know I'm supposed to do that when it runs out of gas. Wow. That felt weird, let me tell you. And I'm not breathing in when my mouth is on there. Okay, I would say I've bled that stuff out pretty good. Man, that felt weird. Let me tell you, that felt weird. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this video, and if you are, just drop me a like and subscribe. And if you have the same kind of tractor as me, let me know. And if you're just watching this, oh, there's my speaker. And if you're just watching this for fun, let me know too. That'd be awesome. Where am I put my wrench? Oh, guys, if you could rewind and tell me where I put my wrench, like rewind maybe 30 seconds or so. My mouth has never been the same after that. I just kissed my tractor, guys. Here it is. Here it is. I found it. All right. So, I was about to say, help me go and look back where I put this. All right, so now I'm going to tighten this up. And I hope I didn't have to have these all loose at one time. Okay, I'm going to tighten that tight again. Oh, I'm not even getting the shot. Okay, that is tight. And I'm going to clean this up real quick here. Oh, there's a number on it. Yeah, that's the serial number. See, every time I work on this tractor and I spray like something on it, or diesel gets on it, or gasoline, or anything gets on this tractor, I find something new because it's so caked up in dirt. And I'm not going to ever pressure wash it. Because that's, oh wow, that's weird. It's not like the gas is in my mouth or the fuel's not in my mouth or anything. Or the gases of the fuel's in my mouth. It's just, oh man, I should have rolled the holes through the paper roll. And got it all dirty, of course. It's just the way I had to really blow quite hard to. So I'm going to clean this up. I think that might be like an engine serial number or something. Which I haven't had to look for it, but I mean, I have it written down, so. All that good stuff, but, oh, now you guys probably can't see it. That might be the engine serial number. Or it's just some really old number. Which is crazy. And one thing I recommend, I don't know about the new Kubotas. When you're working on an old Kubota like this, just you might want to make sure you have a good set of of millimeter sockets. I can't remember what it's called. Not metric. Or no, maybe yeah, no, it is metric, I think. Like, you know, like 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter. You want a good set of millimeter sockets. So everything I found to work on this tractor is millimeters. Which makes sense because it came from Japan. And guys, apparently they make some good tractors because this tractor is over 30 years old. On its way to be 40. Maybe we'll have it at a birthday party. That would be something. So, I think... Alright, so I'm going to go run this thing. And, oh, is that an air bubble right there? Or is that just the way the filter looks? You can tell I kind of did bust up the filter a little. Hopefully it'll be fine. If that's not okay, please let me know in the comments, guys. Like I said, I'm learning and stuff, so hopefully it's fine. It should be fine. I think my battery's probably dead right now. I need to get a new one. Gotta find a new battery for it. But if it can't start without the battery, I'm gonna jump it. See, I can probably close this up now. I got that tightened. Right now, I'm gonna turn it on. Hopefully it doesn't break my camera. Check this out. I won this from... I won it on a giveaway. I'll go into more detail, but it's a Ballard light bar. It's got all these white, orange, white, white, orange lights. I'm gonna use it for mainly snow plowing and headlights. Ballard, innovative products and all that good stuff. I'll leave a link for this in the description. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave a link for the fuel filters, and that good stuff down below. Excuse me. And stuff like that. But that is how you do the fuel filter on your Kubota 1979 B7100. Something I'm wanting to do with the tractor is maybe get a proper ignition where you don't have to use a screw, and a new hour meter that's working, because I know that one doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. Maybe just clean it up, and I've been saying that for a while. I do want to clean this tractor up. I want to make it look, kind of rebuild it, and just not rebuild it, but clean it up and stuff. Just have some fun. I should be getting a back blade soon for this, for snow removal, because I've already got stuff coming up for that, because I can't really find... I've looked on the internet, I've looked low and far to find like a snow push or even a snow plow that would work for this pen style bucket. I'm gonna turn that off. Cannot find one anywhere, unfortunately. So that, if you know where I can get one for that, please let me know. Just to go on where the bucket would go. I don't want to take the loader arms off and stuff because I just don't want to do that. But I know they make that. I thought I was smelling something weird. I know they make that for other tractors with skid steer, quick attachment, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna run it, and I'll show you guys when it runs. Hopefully it runs. Let's pray that it runs. God, please let it run. Okay, so I'm gonna shut this off real quick, and I'm gonna clean up my mess, and then hopefully jump it, and hopefully she starts up, and I'll show you what happens. Alrighty, guys. So I got it running, and I ran it for a few minutes just to get some fuel through the system and stuff. Let's shut that off. And I would say my injector pump is leaking. It really only leaks when it first starts up for some reason. Some fuel comes out, and then after that it just kind of stops. I don't know why. I definitely need to tighten that up and check that out. I'm going to tighten it up first, and if that don't work, we'll have to take it to the dealer or some guy. But if you can let me know why it's only leaking when it first starts up, that'd be very nice. The engine's nice and warm, actually. I kind of like staying by it. But, I think my little mission here on changing the fuel filter and all that good stuff went pretty successful. And I don't know if I'm going to keep the light bar up in the front, especially for when I'm plowing, especially one of the properties I'm already thinking of in my head. I think with the back plow I'll be getting, hopefully there's some way I could rig it up to be on the back, or even potentially on the back of the seat, because it'll be a back plow and I'll be mainly plowing in the back. It would definitely be nice to have a cab on it for sure, but for now I'm pretty young. I can throw my Carhartts on and a few extra layers and some toe warmers, and I should be off to the races, honestly. But the other day, quick little story before I end this one. The other day I was at a Roller King, and I mean, the first before I bought this tractor, it was pretty amazing how this happened. Someday I'll share a story with you if I haven't already. I can't remember. But I was looking at RK tractors, Roller King. They're basically Mahindras, if I'm not wrong. I think they're basically a Mahindra tractor or a Yanmar. I know they have the Yanmar diesels in them, but their YTM is who makes them. I'm pretty sure. But I was looking at their RK37. It's like a 37 horsepower hydrostatic, or they have the shuttle shift. But I think I'd probably go with the hydrostatic. I like the shuttle shift. I like geared tractors, but for landscaping and snow removal stuff, this thing can pull a lot. Maybe we'll do a video, but stay on track, Ethan. Basically, they had a cab on it, all the fancy lights. It had the rear blade. It was set up for snow. It just had a bucket. I mean, you can get snow pushers, all that good stuff. I was like, man, that would be in prime setup for doing snow removal, at least in my town for now, for what I'm thinking in the future. Maybe not with my truck, or a potential truck in the future. Maybe not a plow setup. Maybe not. We don't get too much snow around here, but when we do, it's usually a decent amount. So a tractor would be nice for that. That's one reason I was super excited to get this. And I'm going to get a rear blade eventually. But I was just, man, that is a sweet setup. It's about 30 grand. So we'll be saving our pennies on that one for sure. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was able to help you out. I know it's quite a long video. But I know some of the camera angles weren't maybe the best, but I hope I could show you what you need to see. And if this helped you out, and if you want to see more videos about the tractor and stuff, if you have a tractor like this and you want to know questions, drop a comment or DM me on Instagram at esloyaltylawncare 2020. I'll put a description and link down for that below. Or my email, esloyaltylawncare@gmail.com, all lowercase. But I'll leave a description for the products you saw on here, my Instagram, my email, so you can get a hold of me. And guys, I hope you have a great and wonderful rest of your day, or beginning of your day, or have a great year. And guys, go get them, and God bless.